As the Little Bear firefight continues, the village of Ruidoso is preparing for another potential disaster, flooding. They've seen it before, and officials say the fire has heightened their concerns. News 13's Gabrielle Burkhart has a story.
It's a battle they fought before, as firefighters still work to suppress the nearly 38,000-acre Little Bear fire. Others are working prevention.
We're trying to stay way ahead of the game.
Shoveling, bagging, and loading 30-pound bags of sand. They'll be used as dams to protect homes against floods.
Worst case scenario, an inch of rain in an hour. You know, a couple of inches of rain in an hour. That's going to be a big problem.
Since the fire has burned vegetation at the top of the mountain, it's dried up the land even more. Even though the area is dying to get some rain, officials say too much could make things worse.
It definitely is a double-edged sword, because if we get too much too fast, it's gonna cause some flooding issues.
Ruidoso saw one of the state's worst disasters in 2008 flooding. Fierce currents damaged dozens of homes, trapped hundreds of people, and killed one person. This is one of the main areas in Upper Canyon that flooded in 2008 in Ruidoso, and because of the lower elevation in the canyon, it's definitely on the radar for potential flooding this year. But Ruidoso firefighters are doing all they can to prevent that.
We just try to get out here and get as many as we can done in a day while we run our other calls.
They'll also have help from the National Guard and volunteers, bagging sand and placing it in strategic areas.
We can probably put out 2 to 3, maybe even 4,000 bags at a time.
Ruidoso has seen its share of disasters, but Interim Fire Chief Harlan Vincent says it's given them experience.
We are prepared right now, but whenever you go up against Mother Nature, it's very difficult. The goal is to get through this as a community.
In Ruidoso, Gabrielle Burkhart, KRQE News 13.
An emergency response team that specializes in burned areas is also going to help Ruidoso prepare for the flooding. Hydrologists and soil conservationists will help figure out where to channel the floodwaters if the rain comes.